Hi, Lana here, and I'm at Community Powered Responses headquarters with the official test print of the Powder Praxis reflection cards for Decolonial design. These cards are beautiful, and after 2 years of writing, mapping, testing, refining, and reworking, this is the first time I'm holding the full deck in my hands and able to share with you. There are 54 cards in total, designed to support reflexive, ethical, and community-centered practice across every stage of the project cycle. So let me walk you through what is inside. Firstly, we have 10 pre-project cards. These cards help you pause before you say yes to a piece of work. They invite you to reflect on your motivations, on your positionality, and whose priorities are shaping the project in the first place. They help you ask, why am I entering this space and who does my involvement serve? Next, we have the 10 gorgeous pink pre-engagement cards. These cards are for the period between planning and entering a community context. These cards help you examine who shaped the design, what assumptions you're carrying, and whether the partnerships, frameworks, and relationships are really grounded enough to do the work. This is the slow down, get honest, get culturally grounded stage. Next, we have 10 implementation cards, these gorgeous blue ones, and these are real-time reflection tools used while the work is unfolding. They help you notice trust, power, safety, participation, decision-making, and lived experiences of those most affected by the project. These cards support you to adapt as you go, rather than waiting till the end of the project. The next is these gorgeous green 10 completion cards, and they help you close a project with accountability and care. These cards prompt you to reflect on knowledge return, on promises made, and what has shifted, and how to exit a project and a community ethically rather than abruptly. These cards focus on closure, legacy, and repair. Next, we have the 10 meta reflection cards, and these look beyond individual projects and focus on systems, culture, and institutional practice. They help you examine whose knowledge is valued, how decisions are made, how power circulates, what structural changes are needed to make justice possible inside organizations. They're ideal for team retreats, strategy reviews, or organizational learning processes. And finally, there's the 4 commitment cards. And these cards help you close the loop after any reflection session by turning insight into practice. For example, one question you'll find on the My Learning card is, what have I learned about my role, power, and relationships through this reflection? Which assumptions or habits am I beginning to see differently? So these cards are designed to help sustain accountability, not just create a moment of insight. If you want to follow along with the Powder Praxis journey, including updates about pre-orders, the accompanying guidebook, future workshops, and monthly practice circles, as well as in 2026, the weekly reflections where I choose one card and dive deeper, please subscribe to Power to Praxis on Substack. Everything related to Powder Praxis on Substack is open access. You can join the journey at powderpraxis.substack.com. Thanks so much for being here, and I can't wait to share more with you as these cards make their way into the world.